This is video 24 in the series of the war game on the battles of Quatre Bras and Ligny, part of the Waterloo campaign of 1815. Game-wise, it is June 16th, 1815, 6:30 p.m. Turn 19 out of 36 in this scenario. And it's about 2 hours until dark. So I have two settings to change, removing the objectives and setting map elevation so I can tell what the elevation is for each hex. Now it's the French shooting turn, and I believe I've finished up with Quatre Bras. Now we'll go over to Ligny and see what the French can shoot at. Okay. Got a disordered skirmish here. We've got two Prussian units, disordered Prussian columns, battalions in column. So we've got a couple French units around them in line. Let's take a shot at them. 17 men, decent. "15 casualties. Well, that's not too bad. I won't shoot at the supply unit, probably because I'm going to capture it soon. This guy down here is disordered, but he's in line, so he can dish out some casualties, hopefully. 11. He did as well as the other two that were not disordered. I'm not going to shoot at this skirmisher. That's kind of pointless. Got another skirmisher down here I'm not going to shoot at. Let's try this artillery battery against this stack. I cannot fire. Okay, I moved him. He's a foot battery, so when you move it, you can't fire that same turn. Okay, not going to fire there. Now this guy is like Custer's Last Stand. We're all around him, so let's start shooting. One shot and he's vaporized. 49 casualties. That's the end of him. So we got this other stack. There's a line battalion there, so we will shoot at him. Oh, maybe. That's in column. That won't count for much. He's in line, so let's take our shot. 46 men, pretty good. "67, outstanding. 67 casualties, outstanding shooting. 15, well, that's probably like average. 30, okay. Decent round of casualties on that guy. Don't believe there's anything else. So let's go to the melee phase. This should be fun. Okay. Which of these supply units do we want to take out? Let's take out the one on the road. Dupe automatic victory. So we've got a disordered cavalry regiment on top of a supply unit. Oh, that's how he's going to protect it. Okay. Well, since he's disordered, he can't charge me, which means he can't triple his attack strength, so I'm really not afraid of him at this point. Here's another supply unit we're going to take out. He wants to throw those up as combat units, so we'll gobble them up. And we capture them, so it's another supply unit for me, one less for him. This guy here, now we're not going to try to melee two columns, but we will, I think, try to melee this skirmisher. Got a unit in column. Two battalions in column. That should do the job. Okay. Okay, it made him withdraw into this column. So these guys are all in one stack, which suits me perfectly. Because now we've got two artillery batteries here. We'll bring them up and start to bombard the hell out of these guys. Now here's a skirmisher that isn't disordered. And we've got a 524 man column. Let's melee him. We'll disorder the skirmisher for sure, but I don't know if we'll disorder the French battalion. I guess we shouldn't. Should be about 4-1 odds, but we'll see. Okay, and he is disordered, and the French are not. Good, because being disordered, he now moves at half value, or a half movement, which is good. So he can't run around too much. I think that does it here. Let's go to the Quatre Bras battlefield and see if we've got anything to do there. Two skirmishers here, but only one unit can go against them, so I don't think so at this point. Oh, we've got this artillery unit here, 599 men. Now, realistically, he should crush that guy. We'll see if he does. I mean, almost 600 men. The battery's not even going to have 100 men. Let's see what happens here. No, he doesn't. Jesus. I took 3 casualties. He took 63, which is like 20 times. But still, he survives. He is disordered, though. What a pain. I'm going to have to charge him with this cavalry unit next time, but I don't know. Maybe I'll wear him down in casualties. Oh, now these two guys are charging this disordered skirmisher. Now the cavalry's going to be disordered because the skirmisher's in woods, which is probably, he hid there thinking, oh, well, I'm not going to allocate cavalry to charge him, but I am. Let's see if I can eliminate him, maybe. Total exceeds the stacking. Okay, so only one cavalry unit can charge. Well, that's okay. Only one gets disordered, I guess. Bam! And he... Jesus. 1 casualty for the attacker, 2 for the defender. Can continue. Which way is he pointed? Wrong way. Now, a cavalry charge, you can continue your charge, but only the direction your arrow is pointing. So if it's pointing to another unit, it's possible for you to charge it and maybe take it out. You're still getting the charge bonus. But here, my arrow is pointing into the empty wood, so that's the end of my charge. So that was kind of not worth it. Oh well. I should follow my own advice. You keep, and that is, you really can't get rid of skirmishers unless you surround them. That's the only way you can get rid of them, and I should have followed my own advice there. Unless, of course, you want to push them somewhere. No skirmishers, no attacks here. So we'll go on to Allied movement. Let's see where he's going to move. Okay, over in Gemincourt, he huddled up down here. He didn't do anything. Here, this unit disappeared. I don't know where it went. Behind the crops here, I guess. He's doing some movement here that I can't see. This is north of Quatre Bras. Maybe he's bringing units down that pike. New units, because he did a couple things here, okay. He's moving units closer to Quatre Bras. So my guess is he's gotten reinforcements. Oh, now that unit disappeared, and the skirmishers going in front of Quatre. Yeah, they're definitely moving down towards Quatre Bras. So I'm thinking he got some reinforcements coming down one of those two pikes. That's what's making him bold. Okay, where are we? Now we're at Ligny, Saint-Amand-la-Haye. And these are these units around the guard just seeming to stack and unstack. That's all they seem to do. Nope, north at the crossroads here. Well, that routed skirmisher is running towards the crops. So he doesn't want to be hit again. But like I said, it takes a tremendous amount of units to take out a skirmisher. You usually just wind up disordering them and pushing them back. So at least if you don't yourself get disordered, in other words, if your attack odds are high enough, it's probably worth it to disorder a skirmisher because he doesn't have much mobility anymore. So even if he wants to do something, he can't. Now, there must be a lot of movement going on somewhere around here because I don't see anything happening. So there's a lot of units probably moving beyond my view. Okay, he's grouped these supply units again. Oh, nothing. Okay. French defensive fire. Let's teleport up to Quatre Bras. Okay, what's he doing here? Well, these are disordered on the road. Ooh, we got some decent cavalry out here. And a couple units in column, so he's got some decent strength right in here. These guys over here, this puzzles me. Okay, I guess he's trying to, these two are disordered, but he's trying to slip around here and probably cross this road. I don't think I'm going to let that happen. Oh, these guys are routed. Maybe I'll take some of these units and snuff out these routed guys one by one. These units marching up the road. Okay, up here, let's do some shooting. Bang. 7 men. Not very good shooting there. He's mounted. Let's try this guy. 61. Now that's much better. 25. That's respectable. Okay. I think we've got a couple units in line here. This is disordered, so I'm not expecting much. Yeah, that's about it. Here's one that's in line, but not disordered. 26 men. Much better. Let's see. Well, I don't think we have much here. These guys are all in column. I've got to bring these out of column and put them in a line. Ah, but we have an unlimbered artillery unit here. Now I don't want to fire at the skirmisher. Ooh, this guy's routed. A battalion in column plus 2 skirmishers. And we've got, whoa, we've got a routed column here. Or a battalion in column plus a couple of skirmishers, so I can fire at either of those. You can shoot through a skirmisher. For some reason, AI doesn't always understand that because they'll put out skirmishers in front of their units when I'm firing my artillery at them, and they think that's some sort of protection. It's not. I shoot right through them. So I think I'm going to shoot at this big old stack there. Let's see what I can do against them. 10 men, that's pretty crappy. I have an artillery unit here. Can fire, but I only see skirmishers. I gotta get out of the way here. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna fire at this skirmisher anyway. I can't. Damn cropland. Okay, I guess that's all the firing I can do here. Let's and this is for, if I haven't explained this recently, this is a jump map you can call up and allows you to jump to different areas on this battlefield. Now you can see how huge this battlefield is. No, and you can see this square here. This is what's viewed on my monitor. So right now, this is the Quatre Bras active battlefield right in here. And this is the Ligny battlefield right in here. Down here is where the guard is getting on the road, moving up and around here. And you can see, look at the rest of this battlefield. If you wanted to fight there, it's huge. So on this jump map, you can transfer what's the square on your screen by clicking anywhere on the map. This is like a brilliant innovation. It really helps you figure out where you are, first of all, and navigate really quick. So boom, I'm over here. Now I'm on the Ligny battlefield. Okay, we got this stack of Prussians. Whoa, it's two disordered column battalions. So we're going to let loose on them. 11 casualties. Oh, this guy's not even faced the right way. We're going to have to bring some artillery up here. 34, that's pretty good. 30, not bad. And that's the only shooting I can do. Nothing to shoot at this guy. I don't know if I can shoot on this column. Let's try. Yes, I can. 79 men. Boy, that was a nice shot. Anybody over here? Nope. Now, this guy's like Custer's last stand. Let's lace into him. 46 casualties. Outstanding. 67. Whoa, better yet. See, this guy's chopped liver. 15. Well, that was average. 30. Good round of shooting there. Now, he's so pulverized, probably the only thing he's going to be able to do is just sit there and take it. Okay, I would say the next phase is Allied movement. Now let's see what he's going to do. Oh, it must be Allied fire. Okay, 1 man. Fatigue. 4 men. 1 casualty. 2. 1. We're on the Ligny battlefront. 1. No effect. No effect. 1 man. Ah, I hardly got killed on that exchange. Now the melee. Let's see if he's going to melee something. I notice this guy usually, when the end is coming, he gets, the AI gets suicidal and he goes for these bonsai attacks. French movement now. Okay. Now let's teleport back to Quatre Bras. What's going on here? Well, I'm evacuating the last of my men from this outlying position I had. Okay, I know. Now this guy can deploy a skirmisher, which is what I think I'll do, because I want to hem this guy in. So I got 75 man skirmisher. I'll throw out there. I'll throw the line unit in down here. Since I've got so many supply units, I'll throw him there. Column. Excellent. Can deploy. Well, well. Let's deploy a skirmisher then. We'll send him up there. And I just these skirmishers are pretty much blocked in. And I've got this guy in column. I'm going to put underneath the skirmisher. Put the leaders there. Now I know if I cross this hedge here, I'm going to get disordered as the cavalry. But I don't need the cavalry over here because I've got cavalry units coming from there. Tells this guy, oh, he's disordered. So I'm actually going to move this cavalry unit somewhere up here because they're great backstops. If your line breaks and you have the cavalry unit there, the enemy can't move through it. He has to attack it, but he can't melee it. So he can fire on it, but that usually takes a long time to get rid of a unit just by firing on it. He's getting some pretty good cavalry up there, so I'm going to go into square here. We're just going to do a straight defensive here for a while and let him. So this unit's in square now. A cavalry unit up there is a backstop. Bring this unit back. I'll bring him back one. And I'll put him in column. Now the question is, should I put these guys in column? It's a clear hex, so I can put them in column behind this hedge. It means my firepower is cut down, but it means I'm pretty much invulnerable against cavalry. Well, I'm not going to do that because there's no cavalry in the vicinity. And if I put him into square, his firepower is 25%. That means with the artillery too, it's cut down to 25%. So that's not much to my liking at the moment. If he shifts this cavalry over here, I'll do it. But I think I'll wait until then. Now, I can't go into to square in the woods, but I'm in column. I think I'm going to come out of the woods and put myself into square right on this road, and it's bounded on two sides by this hedge, which will disorder any cavalry attack. So he can only attack straight up, and I'm in square, so I should be pretty safe. Well, let's put this skirmisher out here to prevent him from sneaking around my flank. I'll throw this guy out here too, so I'll know if he's moving around my flank. And I do have a reserve unit here. I think I can't quite get there, but I'll send him out here as like a flank protection. Okay, now the skirmisher that's routed back here, I think I'm going to finally, well, let's see, yeah. He thinks he's going to play around with me. I put my cavalry unit here to block him from going that way. And we'll bring some infantry up here. Since I'm bringing them up there anyway in reserve, they might as well do something here. Just about got him blocked in. Oh. Okay, I've got 3 cavalry units on him, so I want to make sure, oh good, he's got 7 movements, that they're all facing him this turn. Come on. So then I'll be able to charge with them and rub this guy out. See, that's kind of how you have to eliminate these skirmishers. That's why it's real critical that they don't get in your rear and start moving around, because they actually can attack artillery and disorder it, which makes it useless almost. Because if it's in line, it can't change to unlimbered. And if it's unlimbered, it can't limber up again. So while I have some time, around Gemincourt, we have this other skirmisher. So I'm going to park these leaders. God, there's just so many of these leaders, it's worthless. And I'm going to go after let's see if I can turn him. Yep, I can. Good. He's disordered, so I'm going to see if I can move him across. Yeah, so it doesn't matter if I move him there, he's still disordered. Then I can move this line unit. Oh geez, what to do here, what to do. I'll turn this battalion, then move them up here next to the square. Okay, now I can either move him in back of this unit or fill up this. What do I want to do? I can't move this cavalry up because it'll disorder. This guy is in column though. I can turn him. So this skirmisher's pretty much pinned in place. So I'm going to turn this guy and move him in there so he'll fire on the square. And I've got limbered artillery, which I'm going to unlimber, and he'll fire on the square, but unfortunately it's a damn foot battery, so it won't fire this turn. But what I'm going to do for this turn, I'll send the line unit under him. Whoop. And he'll fire on the square, and then I hate to leave the artillery unit unprotected, so I'm going to bring up one of these skirmishers. It's 83 men. Let's bring up another one. So I've got another 83 men. It's 160 men under that artillery, which is good, just in case something's roaming around. So this square is surrounded. Oh, good. Now these guys are in column. Couldn't quite make it, but it's close. I'll bring these guys up this pathway. And this is a disordered. These guys are in column. This guy is in line. We'll leave him there in case somebody gets disordered. I can move the disordered battalion back and move him up. But he's in column. That's good, I believe. Okay. So what I'm going to try to do is, while these guys are routed, I'm going to try to surround them. Yeah, that skirmisher won't move. Oh yeah, he will. His parent unit must be here somewhere because he can move closer. Let's see if this skirmisher can move. Yeah. And even though this is disordered, he's in column. So I'll see if I can move him. He'll move slowly, but he can block, which is good. Now this cavalry in here, we don't want the skirmisher to get inside Gemincourt, so we'll move him up there. Then I'll move this artillery to the north. I'll box him in with that. I'll move this artillery up, or cavalry. Oh, he's disordered. Well, that's right, he's the one that attacked in the woods. Now we've got these two units in column. All right. Oh, how excellent. So I got these guys surrounded. I got him surrounded. I got him surrounded up here. That's the way to take out these guys. So we've got two guys in column here. We'll put them, get them going towards the road. That's as much as he can do. These hedges are expensive to cross. I'll move this guy up in case we run out of ammo. And then now that I have some time, since nothing much is happening, I'll surround these guys. Now this guy's routed. Oh, that's our artillery, huh? Okay. Oh, he's got a friend. Look at this. See, this is the interesting thing in a fog of war. I see something there, but let's see. I don't know if this guy can get over there in time. Yes, he can. He'll melee that guy. Okay, that's good. So that's all set up there. Now this guy. This truly is the little bighorn here. Two skirmishers in a column, huh? Now we got to deploy to start shooting at these guys. Oh, a column here. That's a big boy. So let's go into line. Whoop. So this guy's in line. That's nice. We'll move him up there. Two guys in column. This guy's in line. This guy's in line. The line in the column, that was stupid. Okay, we'll bring up this guy to fire on the stack. This guy's in line, we'll bring him up. So we've got two guys. Let me turn him. These three battalions in line will be firing on this routed stack here, so we'll see how they like that. Got a guy in line here. We've got two guys in columns. I'll move one out. I'll change this guy to a line. He'll start firing. Now, all we've got is a skirmisher in front. Got an engineer in column. Oh, we've got an engineer. Okay, all these guys, there'll probably be an overstack, but we'll melee this single skirmisher here. I actually need some more units to the north, and I can detach his cavalry. So we'll send this cavalry up here to start surrounding those skirmishers. I left this disordered guy on the road. That was a mistake. Get them out of the way. This cavalry unit here is disordered, so he's worthless. But I've got to move some infantry around here. Let's move this cavalry out. I can't do it. What a shame. Doesn't have enough movement. Here's a disordered guy in column. I'll put him off to the side. He's worthless for the moment. This guy's in line. I'll move him down here. I'll stack these leaders up out of the way, hopefully. They're just a pain in the ass. Column, good. Unlimbered. Well, we're going to limber him up. Move him down the road here, out of the way. This is unlimbered. Limber him up. We'll move him to the road. Okay. Oh, good. He's in column, but he's a placeholder. So I've got to separate these guys. One battalion is in line, one's in column. If I don't separate them, they'll never recover. Okay, we'll move this artillery around. Good, these guys are in column. Oh, where are these leaders? Move them all up here. So move this guy around. Good. We're swinging our men around here. I'll continue moving the leader out to here. Oh, this is disordered. Oh, there goes the furnace. Move the supply up. Move this guy around. Good. Move the supply up some more. Okay, it's looking good. This is Custer's Last Stand Hill. This guy out here is irritating me. He's still disordered. Well, I'll have to think about sending some units down here, there to box him in. But he's of no immediate threat. Wish these skirmishers would recover here. Then I'd send them after him. Okay, that looks like it for Quatre Bras. Now let's teleport over here to Ligny. Okay. Let's see if anybody's up this road. Nope, not so far. We'll send some artillery after him. There's my objective. Actually, it would be right here is where I could cut that road. But I'm going to make for this ridge and then deploy along the ridge facing south. And that'll give me a nice buffer. Because even if I lose this area in here, I'll deploy on this hill and in this cropland, and I have another, I have some woods here. I can, if I need to, deploy a secondary line right here. Meanwhile, we'll move everything everything we can now up there. Fortunately, we've got like 4 infantry battalions to support the artillery. But if I've got 3 batteries here. If I deploy those on that ridge, the Prussians are going to have to mount a major attack to take that. And flanking me on that ridge isn't going to be too easy because he has the cropland down here and up here that I can kind of anchor my flank on because it's slow going moving through those crops. So it'll give me some time. And Jesus, I've got like a lot of units now moving up this road, so I'm going to be getting steady reinforcements. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. So we still got a pocket here to reduce, and he's withdrawn here. Wow, this is a tough line. 3 supply units, a disordered cavalry unit, and a battery. Okay, I don't want to go down there anyway. Here he's got a 1 mounted cavalry unit, another, each sitting under supply. So all he's got here is 2 cavalry units and 2 artillery batteries. The artillery batteries are facing both ways. Like they expect attack from this direction and 1 from this direction. The attack, if it comes, will be from this direction. Surprise. And that line of supply units is looking real strong. It's just that I got bigger fish to fry up north than worry about that junk. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Well, open ground. We've got a pretty strong battalion under this artillery, so he's going to be protected. It's horse artillery, so I'm going to unlimber him and he'll be able to fire. Now I've got this guy on Pork Chop Hill. He's not, unfortunately he's foot artillery, so he won't be able to fire, but I'll get him in position. I'll turn him towards this unit here, and then I'll put, and he's already unlimbered. Whoop. $50 men. Well, better than nothing. So I'll put this engineer under him. At least he has a little protection. These guys will be too big. Now, we've got all these supply units here. I've got 2 units in column here. They're on a hill, so they're obviously in a defensive mode. So he has these units as a buffer. Whoa, look at here. Now he's bringing up some force. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 battalions. Okay, I'm going to have to pay attention to this stuff now. So now we're going to have to deploy against him because he's coming out. So I'm going to set up for an attack down here. I don't think he can shoot at me because the city's going to, the village hex is going to be in the way. We'll bring the supply unit back here. And then this unit's in line. We're going to put him in column. We're going to start moving him through the cropland. Oh, look at what we saw here. God damn. What a shame. I would have turned him the other way, and then I could have had this supply for lunch. Well, this unit's disordered, but that's okay. He's going to go down here this way anyway. He must have every supply unit in the army up here. What's he going to do when he has a sustained artillery bombardment and he needs supply? Okay, we've got this unit in column. We'll bring him down. We'll hide him in the low ground. So he'll probably get antsy thinking I'm massing for an attack, which I could be, but not just yet. Okay. Now we've got to start swinging this artillery down here. What am I going to do with this artillery? He's on low ground. And he's underneath a column, which is good. So we'll bring him up to high ground. Then we'll unlimber the artillery. And he won't be able to fire on him this turn, but he's set up to fire on this guy. That's a good position for him. We'll move this supply over here to service these 3 artillery batteries. We've got these 2 guys in line, so one guy's firing, that guy. These are 2 guys in column. This guy's in column, but he's disordered. Okay, so I want to start deploying in this area. A whole bunch of leaders here. Let's put them all together and move them up here. There's another one. God, I literally have so much supply now. Start moving it up with that column that's going to hold the crossroads. Yeah, he's finally moving up here, I guess. But I don't see much cavalry, and I don't see much artillery, so I don't know what that means. Get him off. These 2 guys are in line. Okay, I'll move this guy off down the road. Move this guy off down the road. And then I'll take this line unit. Excellent, move him down. This guy's disordered, but can't quite get there, but he almost got there. And then this guy's in line, so I'll put him in the column and I'll start swinging him around this way. This guy's in column, good. We'll swing him around through here. And this guy's in column. Okay, we'll try meleeing that disordered skirmisher. We'll see what happens with him. This guy's still disordered. B, morale, he should have recovered before then. He's been disordered for a while out there. Keep moving these guys down the road. Now I've got our front to form right here because he's starting to get strong. So he's recognized there's a threat there. And see, if I was attacking this village directly, some brief or whatever it is, then look at, it's pretty tough attacking it from this direction. Because not only do I have to clear him, he's got his flank anchored on cropland here, and cropland up here, and then he's got the woods to fall back on, plus this huge village, sprawling village here. It'd take me forever to attack him, so obviously to go up here and cut the road here out in the open is brilliant, if I do say so myself. Because in effect, this is a diversion here where he's massing against me here. The real threat to him is in the north. Or I won't say him, it. I don't agree in giving artificial intelligence names like they do on YouTube. Artificial intelligence speaker introduces himself like, my name is Elizabeth. No, it's not. You're a robot. Your name is robot number 1. We don't give a robot a human's name. Okay, so we've got 75-man engineer. Well, he isn't good for much, but he's good to block something, so we'll send him down here to do just that. Move this supply unit out of the way, move him one more hex. He'll relieve the cavalry unit down here because I can use cavalry. Okay. Well, here's another little bighorn down here. So that's, oh, okay. We blew away this guy, so now these units can be released. Now first let's do our road movement here. Get everybody going. Let's check the time now. Okay. Oh, 58. Jesus, we're just about done. I guess I'll leave it right here. There's quite a bit of movement to do yet. So we'll end it here and continue next time.